Hello everyone, my name is Makwena and it's so nice to meet you, and I'm super grateful that you clicked on this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as I probably seen by the title, today is another episode of In the Kitchen with Makwena. In the Kitchen with Makwena. In the kitchen with me, darling. So today's an exciting video. I feel like the month of June, July, the cold season, the cold weather calls for a cup of tea, some biscuits, because of tea, guys. Like you can't drink tea alone. So which is why today we are doing my mom's favorite 5 ingredients biscuits. So yeah, I thought I should share with you guys this recipe because the biscuits are slapping, the biscuits are heavy. So yeah, so today we'll be making buckets and buckets and buckets of biscuits, not buckets in chimara, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's get into it. So biscuits, here are the 5 ingredients. I have them on my book. This is period my favorite book. Yup. Okay, child, let's move on. Okay, so the biscuits, it's first 8 eggs, 500 grams of icing sugar, 2 times 500 grams of butter, 10 cups of flour, 8 teaspoons of baking powder. That's it, 5 ingredients. Okay, so yeah, without wasting any time, let's get into mixing our dry ingredients because they're not a lot. So as I've probably seen on the screen, in the bowl I have 10 cups of flour. I'm basically making a lot of biscuits, so if you don't want to make a lot, you can just have each and every ingredient that I did or that I mentioned, right? So because in here I already put in my 10 cups of flour. So yeah, let's get on to the table. The two dry ingredients that I'll be mixing together is basically flour and our baking powder. Remember that baking powder, you need 8 teaspoons. So let's go in, open the baking powder. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then we're gonna start with our 8 teaspoons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm going to seal off my baking powder back in the folder it goes. So what I'm gonna do is mix the dry ingredients together to just make sure that they are well mixed, like I'm just gonna go in with the teaspoon I was using. So yeah, that's it for our 2 dry ingredients. Let's move on to the wet ingredients. So because I didn't take out my butter, my 500 grams of butter in time, I'm just gonna open them, put them in the microwave and just allow them to defrost a bit. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Oh my goodness. This is not a sponsored video, yeah? I'm just showing my clover butter. So I'm just gonna put this aside because we may use it for putting oil on the pan, baking pan. Open my other butter. Put it aside too. In the meantime, we're going to be mixing our other ingredients in this bowl. So let's get straight into it while the butter defrosts in the microwave. So I have my 8 eggs in here, so I'm just going to break them. butter is also done. So I see that I put in a little bit of something in here, the eggshell. So just what I'm going to do now is beat the eggs that are in here. I think that's good. So what I'm going to do is check if the butter is good. Okay, I think 1 more minute will be fine. But for a person who's well prepared, I'd advise that you take out your butter in the in the morning, so that later on when you do your biscuits, it's all good. So I just put in our butter in here. A great tip for you guys, when defrosting your butter, if you happen to use a microwave, do not use a plate. Do not use a plate, use a bowl. It's not advisable to use a plate. So I'm just going to put this aside in case we need it later for our pan. So I'm just going to mix this. So the good amount of minutes, or that I would advise, is basically 2 minutes 30 seconds. I think it would be good. Just keep on checking your butter. So after this, I think they're well mixed. The butter is just not fully melted. It's not fully melted. So I'm just gonna open the icing sugar box and then take out 1,500 because we need only 1,500 grams. Then I'm going to put back another one. Really just mix this one and then I'll add the rest after mixing. That's it for icing sugar. So I have my two mixtures here. So what's going to happen now is that I'm going to gradually add the flour and baking powder mixture into this egg mixture, right? So I'm going to add in slowly and then mix until our flour is finished, right? Let's go. So guys, okay, after I used this, right, I took this spoon because it was becoming hard and this was just taking, you know. So now since it's hard and heavy, so I just decided to use my hand. So you should use your hands when it's no longer that really sticky. So I'm done with our flour, our mixture, everything. It's no longer flour alone. So I'm just going to put it aside and then clear up here so that it's neat and tidy. So guys, I was all about baking now. So it's gonna be a nope, 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 nope. That's not happening. So I guess I'll catch you guys later. So I'm just gonna keep my mixture aside at rest for a while. So yeah, while we wait for Eskom to return the electricity. So yeah, it's quite sad that I have to pause now, but it's okay. Catch you guys in a few minutes. Bye. So guys, electricity is back. So we're going to start with the biscuits process, like putting them in the oven and everything like that. So let's get into it. So guys, now I have my new setup here. So what's basically going to happen is that I'm going to use this mince cutter or something like that. It's basically these. I'm basically using this. So it's a meat mincer, right? So I'm basically using it. It has four different kinds of shapes, so I'll be using this one. So yeah, but if you don't have it, don't worry, I'll show you a way that is simple that you can use to do your biscuits. Let's get straight into it. So first things first, we're going to take that butter paper that we didn't throw away and just rub it on top of the tray. So even if it's not too much on top, it's okay because your mixture has a lot of butter, right? So yeah, I'm just going to start with the process and then I'll show you guys the method that you can use if you do not have this meat mincer. And I'm just going to arrange them here. So basically guys, I'm done with my first load and I forgot to preheat the oven before I finished. So I'm just going to switch it on 180 degrees and then yeah, just going to let it warm up first for a few minutes and then I'm going to put it in. So now let's move on to doing the second load. 90 degrees, oh actually 190. And then my oven. So I'm just going to let it heat up for a few minutes and then I'm going to put in my marvelous biscuits in the oven, period. So let's move on to the second load. So basically now I'm going to show you guys the method that you can use if you do not have this meat mincer, right? So you basically need a fork. So you're basically going to take your mixture, the dough, and then just not a lot, just put it in a bowl. Then after that, you're just going to put it in your tray. Then do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. Basically, those kinds of shapes. Mine is a bit big, I guess. But yeah, this is basically what you're going to do. So it's basically going to be this kinds of shapes, right? Maybe let's try again. A smaller circle though. Put it there. Then this one is much better. Just do the kind of design you want with your fork, right? So basically this is better than just not doing anything, right? So I'm just going to continue with my meat mincer and then continue with the biscuits, and then I'll catch you guys when I put that first load into the oven. Let's check up on our biscuits. It's been basically about almost 15 minutes they've been in here. So I just want to measure the amount of time they take in here, so that I can tell you the maximum amount of time you should keep yours inside. So yeah, so basically make sure that when you place your biscuits, you make sure that there is good spacing. You make sure that there is good spacing between your biscuits, so that when they basically rise there is good space, and then they're able to do that properly. So I'm done with my second load. I'm just waiting for this load to come out. So I'm just going to prepare a place where I'm going to put them after they are done. Let's get it. So I'm basically going to use this kind of paper. But if you have those kitchen toilet papers, those kitchen papers, you can just use them. But as for me, I'm going to use these. Period. First load is ready. So I'm going to take it out and then put in second load. So here are our biscuits, golden brown. Okay, so you basically just need to put them in there for between basically 20 to 25 minutes. You just have to check them after 20 minutes how they are, and if they are fine, then you can just take them out. So I'm just going to put them where I've set up, and then they can cool off, and then we'll be doing the taste test. It is the end of the video now, you guys. I really hope that you try out this recipe. If you tried it out, please tell me in the comment section how it went for you. Until the next one, you guys, bye.